Welcome to Trans Men Speak, where they speak and I listen. It's SB Gang.
So, what is your name?
Anahs.
All right, Anahs. And you said you came up with that because it's your legal name backwards?
Yes, my given name at birth. I
Okay.
flipped it backwards.
That's dope, though. And you came out with Anahs?
Yes, and it means It means warrior in Swahili.
That's dope. I like all your tattoos, though. I like the Prince sign right here. The Unk.
The Prince symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one hurt like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna. I
I
ain't gonna
believe.
front.
And you pierced up and everything. I see. Nice, nice. So, how old are you?
Thanks.
How old are you? Can you hear me?
This is kind of weird. I can't see you, so I don't know what you're over there doing. Are you over there like drawing a sketch, like
No, I'm not.
making American Most Wanted poster and shit? What are you doing over there?
Oh no, none of that. I'm actually rolling up right now.
Hey, low key, wait a minute. Hold up. Where's my pen?
Yeah, I'm rolling up right now. That's what I'm
Okay, so
doing.
We just gonna be on the tube.
Yeah, period. Like, so I want to get started. When did you come out as transgender?
Okay. Excuse me really quick. um, I I don't really know how to answer that question because I honestly didn't come out. What I did was I talked to my partner at the time and told her exactly what I was thinking of doing, and she's a nurse, so she brought home the testosterone and it sat on my dresser for 2 weeks, and she just said, whenever you're ready, let's do it. So January 21st 2018 would, I guess, essentially be my coming out date, but I did not make an announcement. I didn't go on the book. I didn't tell my family. I didn't say anything. I just, you know what I mean?
You just
I
did it.
just I just did it.
Got you. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, we the same age. 80s babies.
Yeah, I just turned 33 May 19th.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
So very welcome. Did you decide to take testosterone or no?
Yes, I decided to medically transition. I started taking testosterone January 21st 2018. So I am
Okay,
now
so question, did she give you the shot at home or did you give it to yourself?
At the time my partner did.
Okay.
She was administering the shots, and then I eventually switched to doing them myself.
Okay. Is that hard?
Not anymore. At first, I was doing intramuscular, which was in my thighs,
That long ass
and
needle?
as the fat redistributed, and like it just became more painful. So I decided to do sub Q, which is in my
In the stomach.
stomach, because that's
Mm-hmm.
all the fat I have left. To be honest with you, and it's way better. No pain. Like it's a cinch. I don't freeze up doing the shots anymore.
Got you.
I look,
Got you.
I look like a busted can of biscuits in this white beater. I kind of need to change.
um, why? Well, why did you decide to do it that way?
Do what? What way?
Like, not because, like you said, you did it at home, right? Like, did you
Correct.
have like doctors? Did,
Maisley, excuse me one second. Maisley, come here, mama. Let me get my puppy. I'm sorry. Thank you. Um,
like, did you have doctors'
I do.
consent, or did she
Okay,
just like?
when I started to do the shots on my own. Like I said, my partner at the time, she's a nurse, so I have always been under quality care. But I started seeing an endocrinologist in February, so I
Got
started
you.
at home and
Got
went
you.
to an endocrinologist in February. So like literally a month later.
Okay.
And I have Kaiser, so I have an amazing medical team.
Yes, Kaiser. Kaiser works for us.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to be part of the Glad board. Like,
No, seriously,
yeah,
seriously, yeah. I have an amazing team. So, um, yeah,
that's what's
definitely
up.
one of the fortunate ones.
Right, right. So do you? Okay, so me personally, right? I deal with like dysphoria. I deal with anxiety. I deal with depression. Um, because like when I go out, I think people still see me as a lesbian. You know what
Uh
I'm
huh.
saying? So do you deal with that or no?
Yes. Depending on the setting, the day, the time, and all. In all honesty, um, for the most part, let's see. I would be identified as a butch
Right,
lesbian, like a stud. You
right.
know what I mean? And 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 pre-T, I was I guess the term is androgynous.
Yeah.
But I've always been non-gender conforming. Um, so I look how I would look, and then when I opened up my mouth, that's when people readily identified me as female
Yep.
because my voice was not like it is right now. Trust
Right.
me, I sound like a 5-year-old schoolgirl. Um, and so now I'm only a year. Let's see, January a year, February, March, April, May, June. So like 17 months into this, and what the physical effects of the tea are doing for me now, it's changing I mean, yes, changing my physical appearance, but it's to the eye, I look like a stud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look like a butch lesbian, and but pre-T I got mistaken for a gay man, and now after T I still get mistaken for a gay man. But at least they recognize me as a man. Hey, one step at a time here. One
Period.
step at a
Period.
time.
That's what. So, what can I get a little bit of your background history? Like, tell me a little bit about yourself.
um, I never know how to answer those questions. Like, can you guide me? Like, what specifically would you like to know? Like college, work,
Right.
kids. Okay. I have 3 bachelor's degree. I just graduated from Oregon State University in 2017
Congratulations.
in women, gender, sexuality studies. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree. Um, and let's see. I've been working with special needs children for over 10 years. So I've been in the classroom, I've been a caregiver, one on one, behavioral therapist, et cetera, et cetera. Um, and uh, so now I teach. I'm on summer break right now, but that's my main occupation, and it
Right.
has its good days and its bad days. But let's see, I don't have kids. I have a puppy. I do have a puppy. Look, I'll show you. She's right here. Maisley. Maisley.
Ginger.
Maisley.
Look.
Oh, she mad at me right now because she mad. Okay, here, look. Say hi. Say hi to the people. You want to say hi to the people? You say hi to the people. You say hi, guys.
Hi, Maisley.
Say hi. She's a diva, and she's definitely mad at me right now because she wants some chop chop, and she can't have some right now because it's not time.
Right. Right. Yo,
But
I know.
yeah,
I listen. You got a Maisley and I got a Ginger.
uh
Look, is she looking at me with her puppy dog eyes right now? Like, what, Papa?
Yes, dead serious. That's what
Yeah,
she'll
like.
be. No, for real. Right now, my dog looks like an ASPCA commercial. When she gets mad, she looks like an ASPCA commercial, and that here it is.
Listen. So, how was it for you growing up? That's what I want to know. Like,
Growing up, okay, I had a very good childhood.
okay,
Were there some traumatic hiccups? Yes. I don't want to discuss those, but I had a decent childhood. My grandmother raised me. I love her to death. She is still on this earth with us. 86 years young.
pumping.
You hear me? 86 years young. And so uh, growing up, I knew I was different, but how I didn't know. I just knew I liked girls, but that was just my sexuality.
Right.
I knew that much. I knew I wasn't attracted to boys or men or anything of the sort like that. So, but coming up and I guess at 14 when I was, this is gonna sound weird, but I was told I was a lesbian. Like I really hadn't thought about it, but I got thrown out of the closet by my neighbor because
Oh,
I was talking to her in confidence. And my grandmother is devoutly religious. So you understand that there are certain conversations you just can't have
right,
with somebody of her caliber. With all due respect, my
right.
grandmother has always loved me. She has always supported me, but I recognize the boundary
And you
for
didn't want to
her.
cross that line.
And so we were able to have great discussions, but we were just never able to talk about, you
Right.
know, whatever. But
Love
did she
and
meet my
marriage. Put it like
girlfriends?
that.
Did she talk? Yes, she never. My grandmother did not. She did not kick me out of the house. I didn't have one of those bad backgrounds. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, sorry, a call was coming in. I had to decline that real quick. So, and so she supported me, and it was always one of those I don't get it. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, and I'm over here like, yes, he made Steve. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
made Steve.
did. Yes, he did. I remember them days, boy. Listen, I remember them
And
conversations.
yeah, and say that again.
I remember having them conversations with my grandmother.
Yeah, and so for the most part, so yeah, so I was thrown out of the closet at 14. I didn't appreciate that. That's the part that really sticks out in my mind as in when my first coming out story was, and that's why I chose not to say anything the second time.
Got you. Got you. That makes sense.
Thank you. Yeah. So
That makes sense. Cause mine is like the opposite. Like my mom found out I was gay, and I don't even know how she found out. Like I don't even know. I think my sister told some. I feel like somebody told her because I had never told her. You know what I'm saying? It never came out of my mouth that I was a lesbian or nothing like that to her. But when I decided to transition, I told her that face to face. So it's quite the opposite for me. Like
how
you
did she take it?
um listen, which time?
Got you.
Which time? That
How is she with it today? In today's time and reality, how is she
I'm
with
her
it today?
son. I'm her son, period. Point
All
blank.
right.
Like she said, because we've had this conversation multiple times, it's hard for her to see me as her son because I physically haven't changed yet. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But mentally I have. So she's coming around the mountain as she comes. You hear her? She's coming around the mountain as she comes.
You're starting to static and break up. I can't hear you.
I said she's starting to come around the mountain.
And
Yeah.
that's all that matters, right? As long as
Right.
they come
Right.
around, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Right. And she's been nothing but positive. It's not like she said anything negative. I just don't think that she was prepared for that to be her child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. My mom, she is supportive. If I had
yeah,
to be honest about it, I mean,
very.
I don't know where she stands as far as, because she still calls me by my birth name.
Uh
She
huh.
still refers to me as her daughter. She
Yeah.
still refers to me. And the thing is that I had to think about something for a while, and I've had multiple conversations with different people um, that really shed some light on an interesting subject. But for me, with my past,
Right.
I'm just asking for my present and my future to be respected.
Right.
So yes, is my name, was my birth name Shauna? Yes, that is correct. That's me. Hi. But it's, that person is not here anymore. That
Period.
person left so many years ago, and Anahs emerged. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know
So
what's crazy that you say that, because that's what my mom was like. She was like, you got to understand that, to me, my daughter died. You know what I'm saying? My daughter has died. And it's hard for her to accept the fact that her daughter has died, but her son is still right here living. You know what I'm saying? And she made the choice to support me. Like, I fucks with my mom hardcore. Like, my mom is supportive as fuck. Like, she does still call me, Brittany sometimes, but
she
I
does
gotta
call
learn
me.
to,
I'm educated. I know how to cook and clean.
yeah, yeah.
Tell your mom I'll sign the adoption papers.
Yes, she'll
Nah,
adopt you too. For real. Like, you got brothers back. Because I've adopted people into my family. Like, I tell you this. When I came out and finally said something, my immediate family is very supportive, but I kind of created my own family. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to my immediate family, because they are supportive, but my family and my community who know what I'm going through and understand it. You know what I'm saying?
yes. Yeah, that's the part that's the struggle for me right now in this moment in time. It's having people honestly take me seriously.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Because it's like, once you're told, "Oh, I'm never gonna take you seriously as a man. I don't see you that way. I
Yeah.
don't understand how you think." Oh, this was a good one. I don't understand how you think artificially supplementing your body is gonna make you a man. And I had to turn around and say, "Look, hold on to
Wait.
yourself."
Pause. 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 Ugh.
It was like the best of the worst I've heard, but my clapback was so real. It was like, there is no amount of prayer or DNA that we cannot refute science here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I said it's time for you to understand the difference between sex and gender. That's it. And
Yeah.
until you know those two terms and the definitions, then come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Until then, shit, girl, please. Bye. So I don't I don't engage in those. I did for the first 6 months though. I did. And then I just decided, why? You know what I mean? Like, um it's people who have known me for over a decade, and they see me now, and they, whatever, and they still struggle with the pronouns. They
Yeah.
still struggle with the whole, I'm not sure what there's the struggle about, but
I
I
be
don't know.
hello. Right.
I don't know. I feel like if a woman gets married and her last name changes to Johnson, you just say, "Hey, Mrs. Johnson." You don't, you know what I mean? It's like, what's
Right.
the difference? I
Right.
don't get it.
And
I
it's
don't
crazy
get it.
because, you know what? Sometimes I feed into people misgendering me because it pisses me off, right? And sometimes I just be wanting to be pissed off. Like I just be wanting to be pissed off.
Hey, I thought I was the only one. See, I'm glad you admitted that because my friend was like walking around here like, "What? You just like to fight?" Yes, I do.
Yeah, like
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Cause it's
I have nothing better else to do with my time. And people coming for me. I'm about to
you
defend
come
myself
from
as I always
right,
do.
right, right. So and then I get over it. Like I don't know if it's a
You're
like I
waking
just
up.
quit responding to people. I just quit responding to people who misgender me. Like regardless of where I'm at in my where regardless of where I'm at in my transition, like I still get irritated at the fact that people still say ma'am.
Yeah, me getting misgendered. I just, you know what? I'm the best of both worlds. I get it. Okay. And then after that, I move on because it, the thing is like when people don't understand, like when you are fighting to be who you truly are, any chip at that damages your spirit, no matter if it's an accident, no matter if it's done on purpose. I mean,
Hmm.
it's just it's just a thing because you're how can I explain it?
Hold on one
I
second.
feel
Hold
like
on
I
one
feel
second.
like
Hold on. Hold on.
I
Hold on.
feel
Hold on. Okay. So we're having a couple technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Let me get it out the camera though. Yeah, I need a camera. That's it. It's not working anymore. Oh, come on. I need you to be on the charger. Okay. All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was saying.
Every little,
Yeah, because it was
I
a.
smoke a lot of I smoke a lot of weed. I don't have
Hey,
no.
me too. Don't worry, me too. That's what happened. I was over here worried about rolling up,
he said,
and
he said every time you get misgendered, it kind of chips at your spirit.
you said what happened?
Like every time, no matter like he said that it chips at your spirit when you get misgendered.
It chips at your spirit when you get misgendered. Oh yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, that definitely happens. Um. So, what is a positive message that you would have for other trans men?
Love yourself enough through the bullshit because that's you're gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
Love yourself enough, and I think I understand like some of the like it's a kind of thing where somebody said, well, if you don't know what love is, how can you love yourself? And just start with doing something you like. You build the love within yourself. Your
Mhm.
likes, your dislikes, your boundaries, what you're willing to tolerate, what you aren't willing to take. I personally don't take no for an answer. So that's how I just live my life. So once I knew who I felt, I knew I, not who I felt. Rewind. Once I knew who I was, there was no turning back. I tell people all the time, it took me 25 years to love myself. I don't have that kind of time to to convince anybody else of this. It's the self love is where it starts. And then with that, you start to extend a helping hand because we're not alone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like my mind is blown. Like I just graduated college in 2017, so 2 years ago. And when I was studying women, gender, sexuality studies, and we were talking about transgendered individuals, and we were reading books by Janet Mock, um, and I knew Laverne Cox was popular because of Orange is the New Black. Prior to it, we did understand that transgender individuals have always been around, but there was no language around it.
Right.
Now there is.
Right.
So now we can have a discussion and a conversation about who we really are and who we feel that we are inside. And there's nothing to be ashamed about.
Right.
Nothing.
At all.
Nothing. You could want to put on a dress today and wear pants tomorrow. So go do it. Go do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you are your own limit.
Yeah.
So if I have to tell anybody out there, up and coming, that are like, love yourself through the bullshit. Like right now, I have to love myself through my damn second puberty and my voice changing. It sounds like this 1 minute, and then I'm like, oh yeah, huh? Whew. Jesus, I'm tired. It
Right.
sounds like this. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask a couple questions that might like push a few buttons, but if you feel uncomfortable, let me know, okay?
Noted.
Okay, so when you went in for top surgery, did you have pictures of what you wanted your chest to look like? Or did you just
not
let
at all.
them?
No, I did not. I left that to my surgeon. I just told him what I wanted.
Okay.
And what I wanted was to keep my original nipples, and he did just that.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So do the scars bother you? Do they cause like no? You ever thought about getting them tatted?
My scars don't bother. I'm actually 4 months post-op. Here, I'll show you a full. I'm 4 months post-op.
Yes.
I am wearing this is a scar away strip right here because I am having terrible care maintenance. But this right here is there. But this is 4 months post. My surgery was February 21st.
Okay.
And this is what I look. Maybe I'll stand up. This is what I look like now.
Yes. All right, top surgery.
And it was done by Dr. Joseph Eby at Kaiser in Harbor City.
Okay. He did a great job.
I said the same thing. I high-fived him twice.
Yes. Yeah. Do you What were you saying, love?
No, I was laughing at the double high five.
Oh yeah. So was that like a big goal? Like that was a milestone for you? Do you think you've reached where you want to be, or are you still working towards like goals? Like
I am still working towards goals, as in right now it's more mental. Right now I'm trying to debunk this whole toxic masculinity concept. I mean, it's a thing though. Toxic
it is
a thing.
It is because they think that just because you're transgender, you have to be hyper masculine.
Correct, and this is where I've chosen to define my own masculinity.
Right.
I cannot under any circumstances be like my brother who was born a cis male. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't. There's no way I can be like that. Like, you know, like they were like, I don't know what, I think I said something about when I was transitioning. I was like, oh, everybody expected me to wake up with a deep ass voice, a full beard, and was like ready to like fucking like play with the Tennessee Titans or some shit. I was like, first of all, I don't even like manual labor and all that running. So
that's dead. Period.
No, let's get some things straight. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because when I was considered a stud, they thought that I was the one that was getting under the hood of cars and everything. No, my girl was. What I look
right.
like, getting these hands dirty. No.
No.
And that still applies today in all of my masculinity. I will pay somebody to do it.
Period. Period. Because why would I want to get up? No.
But I had to. I'm learning to define my own masculinity. I don't compare myself to cis men because that is just where the argument and debate ends right there. And recognizing that I was socialized different. You know what I mean? I was. My brother was able to go rough and tumble, ride BMX bikes, jump off ramps and rails. But the moment I did it, I was a tomboy. I was this, I was that.
It was conversation, right? It was an issue.
Capable of doing the same thing he's capable of doing, but okay,
right?
Whatever. I'm just a kid. I gotta listen to you until I'm 18. Okay.
Do me a solid. Like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and sharing is caring.